contract that dictated per precedence that yes, there's accountability and there's a certain sentencing that occurs when an employee misbehaves. Remember the 90s and the 2000s, Howard Stern, the FCC was fining and suspending, or they was fining a lot of these affiliate stations. So the networks were suspending them, and everyone sued the FCC and everyone sued the networks. But courts upheld that, yes, if these guys are not following the event indecency standards, absolutely that they can get the axe. And you cut to today's standards and today's courts, and they have held resounding that the integrity of an employer's, let me get this right, the employer's interest in brand integrity indeed outweighs an employee's right to free speech or to say what they want. So you put that against the climate that we've discussed, where you have a host on entertainment. Entertainment is his gig. Well, that means you want as many eyes as possible. You want to be as popular as possible. Well, he instructed half the country not to watch him. His ratings absolutely plummeted when people took him at his word and also found him unfunny. And so therefore, this is either 3 strikes, when he's inaccurate, when he's inflammatory, when he's unfunny, but most importantly, on a network here where we uphold the highest standards of credibility and accuracy, I can see quite clearly that indeed this was someone who was fired for not upholding his network standards and for being inaccurate and doubling down. You think there's not an employer on the other side of the desk that writes his employment contract? This is at will. That's what they do with free speech. And the real victim here, might we remember, is certainly not Jimmy Kimmel, who can just go on a podcast for his OnlyFans. The real victim here is Charlie Kirk, and he's not alive to defend